Welcome back to English 4.0, the radio show. Let's go! Intermediate. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the program. Welcome to class number 117 for all you intermediate listeners. And I always say welcome back because I assume you're listening on the radio. If you're listening on the internet and maybe only listening to this segment, well, welcome. All right. We're going to start with a little review of yesterday's material. We were practicing with should have. So I said something like, she didn't buy it. And you can say, should she have, participle, bought it? Should she have bought it? Yes, she should have bought it, I think. I think she should have bought it, yeah. They didn't ask for help. Should they have asked for help? Asked. Asked. So this is a regular verb, the verb to ask. Every day I ask, yesterday I asked, lately I've asked. And we have the T sound. Anytime we have a regular verb that ends in a K, it gets a T sound like asked or checked or looked in the past. It sounds like a T, but this is not an extra syllable. We're forcing that sound into the same syllable. I ask. Yesterday I asked. Yesterday I asked. I'm forcing that sound into that one and only syllable. They didn't ask for help. And the participle is the same. It's a regular verb. Should they have asked for help? Richard didn't mention the changes. Now the question, should Richard have mentioned the changes? Mentioned, not mentioned, mentioned. Another regular verb, but with a different sound, the hard D sound, mentioned. Okay, Layla didn't reserve her flight. Should Layla have reserved her flight? David didn't look for the new version. Should David have looked for the new version? Yeah. I didn't reply to her email. Should you have replied to her email? Probably. Yes, I probably should have replied to her email. Fitz didn't call her. Should Fitz have called her? Natasha didn't call the shop. Should Natasha have called the shop? Hannah didn't use the red one. El rojo, the red one. Should she have used the red one? Yes, she should have used the red one. Or maybe no, she shouldn't have. Should have, shouldn't have. Should she have? Yes, she should have. Should she have? No, she shouldn't have. Okay, notice the word order, very important, the movement of the order of words from the question to the interrogative and negative structures. It's very important to gain a good agility with this and a complete mastery. Should you practice this? Yes, you should. Kyle, should I practice this? Yes, you should. You should practice this. Should I? Should I study every day? Yes, you should study every day. Okay. Should I waste my time? No, you shouldn't waste your time, right? I'm sure you're not, though. If you're listening to the show, you're not wasting your time. You're learning. You're gaining valuable information. Let's move on to the second part of yesterday's class. We were talking about, in fact, I didn't have time. I got so carried away. I was so excited about the other things that we didn't have time to talk about it. We had the structure towards the end of last year. And I want to practice with some different verbs. The verb to shut, the verb to sit, and the verb to throw. Did you shut the window towards the end of last year? Yes, I shut the window towards the end of last year. I did. I shut the window towards the end of last year. Did she sit on a horse towards the end of last year? Yes, she sat on a horse towards the end of last year. Did you throw a baseball towards the end of last year? Yes, I threw a baseball towards the end of last year. I threw a baseball towards the end of last year. Mm-hmm. Did you shut the door towards the end of last year? Yes, I shut the door. Shut. I shut the door towards the end of last year. Did you sit in the red armchair towards the end of last year? Yes, I sat in the red armchair towards the end of last year. Did you throw a stone towards the end of last year? Yes, I threw a stone towards the end of last year. Okay. Hacia finales del año pasado, ¿cerraste muchas puertas? Towards the end of last year, did you close many doors? Yes, towards the end of last year, I closed many doors. Towards the end of last year, I closed many doors. I closed many doors towards the end of last year. It's not a sentence you're going to use every day, but we're practicing with an interesting structure and reviewing with a few different verbs: to shut, to throw, and to sit. Some verbs that we have recently seen here in the intermediate classes. Okay? No problem? All right, let's move on to our word of the day. Word of the day. Ah, yes. The word of the day today. Vaya follón. Qué lío. Lío, follón, desorden. We say mess. Mess. What a mess. Vaya follón. What a mess. What a mess. A mess. Yes. So lío, follón, desorden, a mess. What a mess. If something is causing problems, something gets mixed up, there's been a mistake and everything is difficult, it's a mess. Oh man, what a mess. What a mess. But also a mess. We have the adjective to be messy. There's a messy table here. Well, not really. It's not very messy, but if it's disorganized, if there is un desorden, things are a bit messy on the table. It doesn't mean that the table is dirty. Sometimes I keep my kitchen clean, but I think right now it's a bit messy. It's clean, but it's messy. It's not dirty, but it's disorganized. I just have to tidy it. To solve the problem, to solve the mess, I don't have to clean, I have to tidy it. To essentially put things back in their place. To return things to where they belong. Put them back in their place. Because there's a mess. Things are messy. My bedroom right now is a bit messy. Yeah, I have a messy bedroom. I'm not going to lie to you. At the moment, I have a messy bedroom. I have to tidy it up. I have to clean it up, right? It's not dirty, but I have to tidy it, I should say. Just pick up the papers that I have, organize them, fold my clothes, put the clothes away, and so on. Because right now there's a bit of a mess there. Okay. Now, in class number 117, we can see here to be in a hurry. Tengo mucha prisa. I'm in a hurry. I'm in a hurry. Yeah. I'm in a hurry right now. I'm in a big hurry. So to be in a hurry, we don't say to have hurry, but to be in a hurry. We also say to be in a rush. Yes. So to be in a rush. And to rush To rush is to go somewhere, con prisa, to go somewhere quickly. I have to rush over to the bank before it closes. Get out of my way. I'm in a hurry. I'm in a rush here. Can't you see I'm in a rush? Yes. ¿Por qué siempre tienes prisa? Why are you always in a hurry? La gente tiene prisa en la hora punta. Are people in a rush? In rush hour? There you go. Rush hour, la hora punta. Rush hour. Yes. Siempre tienes prisa. You're always in a hurry. You're always in a hurry. Mi sobrina de 8 años tiene prisa por hacerse mayor. My 8-year-old niece is in a hurry to grow up. Right? It doesn't mean that she's quickly moving around the room because to avoid being late. No. But she wants to be older. She wants to grow up. Yeah. Sometimes kids are in a hurry to grow up. Sometimes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, to be in a rush, to be in a hurry, we say. And another thing, I'm just looking ahead, and we have to look at, in a few minutes, translation list 37. And I don't want to be in a hurry to finish the list today, so let's move on. But before we do, before we get to our translation list, let's take a look at our vocabulary of the day. Vocabulary of the day. Ah, yes, it is time for the vocabulary of the day. Our 5 words of vocabulary. Unir. Unir. We say to unite. To unite. Mucho. Oh, hay muchas maneras. There are many ways to say this, right? There are many ways to say this. Muchas maneras de decir eso. There are many ways to say this, but we can say a great deal of. A great deal of is another way of saying mucho. There are a great deal of cars in Madrid. There are a lot of cars. There are a great deal of them. Yeah, a great deal of. Profundamente. Deeply. Deeply, 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 deeply. Marco. De un cuadro. We say a frame, or a picture frame. Yes. We have the verb to frame as well, to put into the marco. I was framing pictures last night. I was framing paintings to put them into the frame. Right? Horas extras. Horas extras we call overtime. I had to work overtime to finish the project. Overtime. Not over. No, overtime. Overtime. Good. All right. Now, like I said, I don't want to be in a hurry to finish this translation list. So let's get started with translation list number 37. Translation. Ah, yes, that's right. It is time for translation list number 37. Number 1. ¿Cuánto crees que vamos a tardar? How long do you think it's going to take us? How long do you think it's going to take us? Number 2. ¿Tenemos gente suficiente? Do we have enough people? Do we have enough people? Number 3. Mi marido no está de acuerdo con tu sugerencia. My husband doesn't agree with your suggestion. So to agree, he agrees, he doesn't agree. He agrees, he doesn't agree. We don't say to be agreed. No. He doesn't agree with your suggestion. English is important. Do you agree? Yes, I agree. But my husband doesn't agree with your suggestion. Number 4. Dile que me llame. Tell him to call me. Tell him to call me. Number 5. Funciona? Does it work? Does it work? Number 6. ¿Paga bien esa compañía? Does that company pay well? Does that company pay well? Number 7. El sol está detrás de las nubes. The sun's behind the clouds. The sun is, with the contraction, the sun's behind the clouds. Number 8. Tenemos que darnos prisa. We have to hurry. We have to hurry. Yes. Tenemos que darnos prisa. We have to hurry. Number 9. Echo de menos mi antiguo trabajo. I miss my old job. I miss my old job. Number 10. ¿Puedo sugerir algo? Can I suggest something? Can I suggest something? Number 11. La habitación está llena de humo. Con la contracción. Sí. The room's full of smoke. The room's full of smoke. Of smoke. Smoke, no. Of smoke. The room's full of smoke. Very good. Number 12. No sé cómo puedes fumar tanto. I don't know how you can smoke so much. You smoke a lot. I don't know how you can smoke so much. Tanto, so much, so much. I don't know how you can smoke so much. All right, thank you very much for listening. We are out of time. I didn't have to rush that much either. Good. So, we're out of time. I'm going to take a break now. I'm going to rest my voice and get a glass of water. And I'll be back in 3.5 minutes with the advanced portion of the class. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.